So welcome to the rainy and kinda cold Tallinn in Estonia. That church, the Santo Olaus Church, it's been hit by thunders and been burned several times because it's been the highest church in the world for a while. Not anymore, but at the time, medieval times. Once again, I didn't talk much about the town, but I want to give you some insights because Tallinn was one of my favorite towns in this cruise, in this trip. It's so cute, it's so medieval. It looks like you get in the city through the gate and it's like, wow, I'm not in the 21st century anymore. There are a lot of people like dressed up like old times, and the city is very well preserved. There's only one street that's been bombed during the war. In that Russian Orthodox church, it was built by the Russians, of course, and it was only built because they wanted to build something in a very high point of the city, a very high building, just to show that they still had power there. But it didn't work because the Russians left 18 years later, and then some of the people wanted to destroy the church because it was only made because the Russians wanted to show power there and they didn't have power anymore. But it was a very beautiful church, and then they got to their senses that just because it was built by the enemy doesn't mean we need to destroy it. I mean, it's making the city more beautiful, so it's there. Talk about this church. Many people stopped being religious there because in one beautiful day, the Germans thought, wow, what a nice day to kill people. So they went after the Danes that were there. There were a lot of Danes there in Estonia as well. Many of them went to the church, that white church, to ask for, I don't know, refugee or show that God will protect them. But the Germans didn't have pity at all and just killed about 100 Danes in the church. And then the people were not going there anymore because blood was spilled there and a lot of people died and But then they just sent a letter to the Pope asking the Pope to send someone to bless the church again, so it will be a sacred space again. And the Pope did it, and they were thought just like, that's ridiculous.
Mordida normal, não. Então? Vontade de pegar uma.
Mas não pode ser normal igual do pai.
céu.
Mais bonito.
I'm probably gonna explain about Tallinn later, but I just want to say that I loved this town a lot. It's so medieval and cute and everything. And yeah, you should come here. And also you should subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram, okay? Oh, and do a walking tour, a free walking tour. I'm gonna leave the link down below because it's great. We did it and bye.
Bye, Tallinn.
We did a walking tour and I very much recommended you do it. The guide was Maria. She was really good. She was Estonian and she understands a lot about the history and everything. She seems very passionate about what she does and it was a really good tour. I really recommend. One of the best walking tours I've done. I really enjoyed it. And she explained a lot about history and their perspectives and a lot, which I'm not gonna talk much about in this video about the history because it's a lot of things I don't understand it very well, but I'm gonna tell you some fun facts. Well, first, Estonia is part of the EU. It's very recent and has the euro, and it kind of has the same space, same land area as the Netherlands. Yet the Netherlands has 17 million people living there, while in Estonia it's only 1.3 million. The language Estonian, it's similar to Finnish, so they can understand each other a little bit, and it's in the same group language as Hungarian is, though Hungarian is completely different from Finnish and Estonian, but yeah. Even the national anthem from Finland and Estonia have the same melody, just the lyrics and the thing they talk about changes. And the population, well, they are 70% Estonian, 25% Russian, and 5% other. During the walk through the city where the guide took us, we could see many churches and medieval churches and everything. Towers, churches, churches. Yet it's totally not a religious country. 70% of its people are not religious, and in the 30% that are, 16% are Russian Orthodox, 10% is Lutheran, and the rest are whatever, any other religion. Well, they are not religious, but they are very superstitious. She even told us they have something they say like over the left shoulder when something, like not to jinx. It's really cute. And Estonia is a super IT country. Even in their IDs, they have the little chip so that it allows them to vote from home and do a lot of other things. And yeah, they can vote from home. They have a lot of technology things they're trying to sell to the other countries as well, but they haven't been successful at that yet. And everyone knows that Skype is Swedish, but the brain behind Skype was Estonian. It was a Estonian person that developed most of it, but they developed the app better in Sweden, a country that I love very much. And also Estonia is a good country to set up businesses because it has very low taxes. So if you're thinking of doing a business there, you're good. But think about a lovely city. I fell in love with it. I want to go back and stay a little longer because it's so cute and it's pretty cheap. I didn't have the chance to eat in any restaurant and try things because we had so little time, but I really recommend Tallinn. It's a very cute city. I think you will enjoy it if you like small, old, preserved, medieval towns. You'll like it. And don't forget to like the video as well and subscribe and check the other videos of this cruise and trip. Alright? Oh, and follow me on Instagram to check the pictures of this trip as well. Alright? Bye!